Hello and welcome to another video, another different video for the channel. I've been promising a new video for the last week, and I've actually shot this one several times. This is like my third or fourth attempt at shooting this video. I can't even remember now, but every time I've made this video, I've thought it's too mean. And I want to stress this before, I really don't make these type of videos. The only reason I am, first one was incredibly successful, so I thought it would be a good idea to make a follow-up to it. And secondly, it's a topic that still continues to interest me. So let's go ahead and jump in. About a year ago, I made a video on the channel about the whole scandal involving James Rolfe and Cinemassacre and everything that happened with the plagiarism surrounding Cinemassacre's Monster Madness, where it came out that specific Monster Madness year, James wasn't even writing his own reviews, and it was kind of this mindfuck situation of, this guy has always talked about how Monster Madness is the most passion project thing that he does every year on the channel. So when it comes out that he's not even putting his effort in towards that, what is actually happening with this channel? And so I want to make a follow-up because I thought something very, very interesting with Cinemassacre is going on right now, and I want to talk about it. And I kind of want to talk about one thing that he mentions all the time in behind the scenes videos and stuff, where he'll mention people want him to retire and stuff like that. That's kind of the gist of today's video. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in here. I'm actually pulled up his YouTube channel, as you can see here as I'm looking at the website here. This is, if you scroll down, just to about here. So from this VHS Memories, I believe VHS Memories, all the way up until Werewolf by Night, which is the most recent video he's posted. That's it. This is the videos he's posted in 2022. Not a lot of videos compared to how this channel used to be just spitting the fuck out of videos in recent years. It is significantly slowed down, and it's really interesting, and that's why I want to talk about it. The biggest thing I want to talk about, one thing that he's highlighted in at least the last two update videos he's done is, hey, if I didn't have the help of Screenwave, I can only make 3 AVGN videos a year. How many videos has James made this year that are angry video game nerd videos? Well, the answer might surprise you. We have 1, which is Last Ninja. We have 2, which is Contra, How I Remember It. We have 3, which is Per Pals. And we have 4, which is Hudson Hawk. That's it. In the year 2022, James Rolfe has only made 4 Cinemassacre AVGN videos. 4 of them. This is after last year, just last August, this man said, if I didn't have the help of a specific company, Screenwave being the company that's helping him right now, he could only get about 3 AVGN videos done a year. So why is it in October of 2022, over a year after that video, he's only produced 4 AVGN videos this year? What's going on with that? It either is one of two things. It's either he's really, really checked out, he wants to be done, which I think is part of it, or he's not getting as much help from Screenwave as he's letting on, which could be the other thing. I mean, in order to understand that, let's look at the rest of his input from 2022. We have some movie reviews. We have his review of the Batman from last March. He reviewed Sonic the Hedgehog 2. He did this really fucking weird, Top Gun Maverick versus Top Gun The Second Mission, where it was if you know the NES game Top Gun The Second Mission, that was a sequel to Top Gun. So he tried to compare the two. I think it's an interesting idea, but as you can look at the view count, 283,000 didn't really work. He also did a video review of Ghostbusters. I kind of forgot about that one there. So he's done about 3 movie reviews this year, and then, okay, so that's fine. So you've got your 4 AVGN videos, you got a couple movie reviews. So what else is left here? So we have weird shit he talked to Lloyd Kaufman again. Cool. He's talked to that guy 8 times. We have a video, what's the worst movie ever? If you've watched this video, it's fucking incredibly boring, if I have to be honest. As someone who loves James Rolfe and enjoys Cinemassacre, it's just not fun watching a video where there's like no passion, and that's kind of the narrative I'm trying to spin here. We have this incredibly fucking bizarre thinking fourth dimensionally at Bronson Cave. It's weird. I don't know why this video exists. And then perhaps the weirdest thing of all is the Rocky climbed a mountain, Rocky 4 filming locations where he and a buddy went out and climbed these mountains. Why? I guess he wanted to take a vacation from his family. I don't know. I don't get it. So then you sprinkle in a couple more random videos that I personally would call I'm out of idea videos, because I've done these on my channel before when I can't think of something to come up with. You have some top fives here. You have, top 5 TV shows that I love. You have top 5 TV shows that I love. You have James top 5 Disney animated movies. And then you have these other kind of like little essay videos. You have what happened to Saturday morning cartoons. Is the 2009 Avatar movie overrated? Which I'm going to tell you it super is. There's no reason to really watch that. And then Oscar pictures I agree with and some I don't, would be another one I'd like to highlight. So these are the kind of things that happen when somebody is out of ideas on what to do with their channel. You don't see this from a major channel. I mean, Cinemassacre is a channel that I believe at one point had hit 4 million subscribers. And as you guys can see here, it's down to 3.68 million, which again, 3.68 million is a fuck ton of people. I'm subscribed to it. Not on this YouTube, but on my personal YouTube. But still, it's kind of shocking. So, then we get to probably the most bizarre portion of everything this year, because I don't remember seeing an official announcement. I went to the actual Cinemassacre website, which I will show you guys here. They still post all the same videos here as well. There's nothing like unique or special here. But here's the thing that's incredibly weird about this year's Monster Madness. There's no rhyme or reason. He didn't make a formal announcement. He put out the first one, which is Rob Zombie's The Munsters, which, James Rolfe is a huge fan of Rob Zombie, so of course he's going to fucking love the movie. And he put in there Monster Madness this year, I'm just going to do some streaming things that are current. So with this, he's done a very few amount. He's done Rob Zombie's The Munsters. He's done Halloween 1978, the movies within the movie. He did some movie called Deadstream, which I don't even know what the fuck that is. He did a tribute to Roger Corman, and then he's done reviews of Halloween Ends and Werewolf by Night, which was the Marvel streaming thing from earlier this month. Again, that's it. That is the input for Cinemassacre in 2022. This seems like the input you would have expected out of Cinemassacre in 2020 during the pandemic or something. Not 2022 when people are vaccinated, people are getting the bands back together, so to speak, and they're putting out content. So what's going on with Cinemassacre? Is James done? I hate to say that, but is he done? Does he not care anymore? That's what I'm wondering. And that's kind of the thing I've wondered this entire time is, what's going on with James Rolfe? What's going on with Cinemassacre? Are we to the point where he might actually retire the AVGN character? In my personal opinion, and this opinion has changed within the last year, I really honestly think he should retire the character of AVGN. We're coming up on, it's 2022. In 4 years, it will be 20 years since he introduced this character. 20 years he's been playing AVGN. And as you watch the more recent videos, they get they've become more sloppy in the way. What I mean by that is there's less interesting camera work, and he's explained in his video why he doesn't do all these interesting camera angles anymore. It's because he's basically trying to make videos as quickly as possible, or at least at the time of the recording of that video. He's trying to make them as quickly as possible to get them out to meet sponsorship deals. And there still are sponsorship deals, don't get me wrong, but He doesn't, you know, he'll do shorter episodes, and people didn't like that. People did not take well to that. But something happened this year, and it's weird, it's bizarre. I don't know what's happening with it, but in my opinion, just with everything that's gone on, I really think at this point, like, there's no passion there anymore. He doesn't seem to be passionate about playing the character anymore at all. He seems to have more passion to talk about movies and TV, you know, older horror, newer horror, and stuff like that. That's fine, you know? At this point, he could take the channel, he could retire that stuff, and just continue that way. And I think if he came out and he, you know, presented it in such a way, maybe went out with a bang with a huge, you know, video to kind of cap off that character, I think it would be for the best at this point. Give the character closure before you're beating a dead horse. You know what I mean? Like, don't continue going on with something that clearly should have ended, you know, a few years ago. A prime example, most recent example I give you is, like, if you've seen the television show The Goldbergs, which I used to watch, that show probably should have ended about 4 seasons ago, but it's still going. There's no reason for it to still be going. So, and I feel the same way about the AVGN character at this point. Like, it's not working anymore because you can tell he has a real lack of passion in doing it. And, you know, if his passion is making these other videos and talking about old horror movies and stuff, why don't you just continue the channel that way? People will still cling to it because people are fans of James Rolfe. And I think it would be more interesting if I got the same level of output of videos focused on that than, you know, 4 scrapped together AVGN videos in 1 year that all of them are just kind of meh. So, I want to know from you guys, what do you think about what's going on with James Rolfe and Cinemassacre? Do you guys think that this channel's dead? Do you think that he needs to move on and retire the AVGN character? I'm not saying he should stop making videos completely, but I think this character needs to be retired at this point. He clearly, and if you watch any of his videos, you know, it's always the same excuses. Oh, I just have no time. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. I have kids now. I don't have time. He loves to say, take a wild guess. That's another one. But it's just, all right, buddy, we get it. You don't have time. So why don't you focus the little time you have now on stuff that you're truly passionate about? Because unfortunately, AVGN isn't that anymore. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Should he hang up AVGN? I'm curious to know. Like I said, I kind of want to make a sequel video just talking about this and put it out there to see what people think. Remember, as always, to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time.